So we are live right now. Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you just see my face for the very first time, my name is Jennifer Confidence, and I am an Erasmus Mundus scholarship awardee, Erasmus scholar. Yeah. So, and I'm studying security, intelligence, and strategic studies. And yeah, I'm a Nigerian, and welcome to my YouTube channel. Basically, make videos around scholarship, particularly Erasmus Mundus scholarship, give you tips, and equally share my experiences and my journey through Europe. And as a scholar, I founded a scholar, and I'm hearing that. So I equally just share my experiences going through Europe and basically interact with you guys and let you know what's up. And so today, if you've been following our live videos that we've been having, you'll be hearing me shouting AY, 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 Ayo, Ayo, Ayo. And he's always disturbing at the comment section and even came up with another name. Is it James Bond? I mean, James, James Brown. I forgot that name and even came up with one name like that and always disturb me in the comment section. So today I bring you, is it James Bond? I mean, it's James Brown or AY or Hayo. I bring you Ayo, and yeah, this is his face. So let me just show you Ayo, and then yeah, Ayo, basically introduce yourself.
Okay. My name is Ayo, and people usually call me by my nickname as well, Vin Cruz. So I don't know, maybe the screen is showing you Vin Cruz. That's my nickname. So I'm also a student here in Europe, Germany to be specific, and yeah, I don't have Erasmus scholarship. Yeah, I think that's it. Right?
What
Anything
scholarship
else?
you have?
Um, Yeah, it's called Konrad Adenauer Stiftung Scholarship.
Osugini.
Basically, it means Konrad Adenauer Foundation. Konrad Adenauer is the first German chancellor of Germany, and a foundation was named after him. And yeah, the foundation yeah supports students from several corners of the world with scholarship and all that. And aside that, they also help in promoting democracy and rule of law around the world. So there's probably a Konrad Adenauer Foundation in your country if you make a research about them. Yeah, that's it.
Oh, okay. Makes sense. So today you are the one giving me the Q&A, or rather asking me the questions, and I will be responding. So what are we expecting to hear from you? Please, I beg in the name of God, don't say so kind. What are we expecting? I want to know what I should be expecting beforehand.
Okay, basically it's just about lifestyle in Europe as a student. And yeah, I think you've done a great job so far on your channel. I mean, with sharing people information
Thank
about
you.
scholarship, about how to apply, how to go about their motivation letter, how to go about their CV. That's really impressive. And I think maybe some other people might be interested in okay, what comes after when we get the scholarship? What's the lifestyle like over there? Is it like what we've been hearing? Is the life all rosy? Because we see a lot of Erasmus students, posting nice pictures and all that. So I think that's what we want to discuss today. General lifestyle of an Erasmus student abroad. Yeah, that's it.
Okay, makes sense. Please let your questions be civil. Let your questions be civil. I beg you in the name of God. Okay, so no problem. And yeah, so I think are there rules of engagement? Is there anything do you have any rules of engagement for me, or I should just be taking it hot as it's going?
No, I mean just there are easy questions of something you've experienced. So just express yourself and let the people out there have the feel of what it is really the situation here. So there is no rule of engagement. If I ask you a question and you feel like you need a lot of time to explain, just feel free, and then we can also explain in few words as well. So it's an easy stuff. Go easy, and then I'm sure you kill everything. As per your name is confidence now. You are confident in answering all questions.
Are you kidding me right now? So okay, no wala, no wala. But yeah. So I don't know. Should I show you guys? It's snowing outside. I don't know if I should go
Yeah,
ahead to
that
show.
would be interesting to see
Okay, I
actually.
think what I would need to do, I need to join with a second my phone, and then so that I can move because this is my laptop. So let me try joining with my phone, and then before we start, I will just yeah.
Okay.
Don't mind me. I'm trying to understand how to turn the camera. Camera.
Yeah,
Okay.
so while you're doing that, it would be interesting if you guys can also, if you have any questions about lifestyle that you want to ask Jennifer, you could also drop it in the chat so I could, help you ask the questions. I know that, yeah, I mean, interesting questions. I mean, today, I don't think today it's about your motivation letter or about the course you want to apply for. It's general questions. Feel free, all questions are welcomed.
Yes, please go ahead and ask your questions. You know, general questions and all of that. We would be responding to them here. So I'm basically trying as much as possible to see if I could flip the camera on this other side of it. I don't know how I'm supposed to do that, but God of Nazareth, camera, and then front camera, back camera. Oh, okay, okay, that's how to do it. Okay. Oh, okay. So yeah, I've found how I can actually do it. So
Great.
yeah. So let me bring up myself from this other side of it, and how do I this and then yeah.
Okay. So we have to. Okay, it's
Oh
Jennifer. Then
shit. this this funny misbehavior is um uh
Dennis, you have to mute one. Yeah, you already muted one actually. Okay, you left already. Very good. I'm seeing the questions are coming. That's interesting. And so don't worry. I'm noting the questions. I'm going to ask on your behalf. So just keep on dropping the questions. Just keep on dropping it.
so oh hell no.
Okay, so you can hear me now. So yeah, you want to show us about the snow outside there. So that'll be interesting.
Mm, yeah, so I would go ahead now to show you guys what it looks like, and hopefully it won't keep jamming this way. This is actually my first time of using this stream yard, and I will try as much as possible to ensure that it does not keep messing up. But yeah, let me go ahead and show you guys. So where is this? And then
I mean, it's good the way you're switching from one side to another. You appear at the left side and then you come on the right side. Okay, I hope you're not talking because we can't hear you. Wow, this is Viceland, as a Whiteland in English. You're really lucky. Sarah is beautiful, Jennifer. You're the one living the dream. Oh. Yeah, so I mean, it's amazing. I know this is not your first time of seeing a snow. So, what was your first experience with snow, and how did you feel like? And then, what does it feels like again that snow is back? Okay, you are still muted.
oh shit. Okay, so I think I, I don't think I've seen this much, but I've just seen a little bit. By the time I left Glasgow early this year, it
Yeah.
had not started snowing that much. So when I left Glasgow to Dublin, then it was not snowing a lot more, and it was everywhere. And so this is the first time I'm seeing so much like this. And the funny thing is, I didn't even realize that it was this much until at about 1 or 2 p.m. And my window has been open. That's a funny part of it. My window has been open. Like I've just been on my laptop. I didn't even care like to really look at what was outside until I contacted you and a whole lot of that. So I would have really loved to, turn the camera and all of that. But I'm just having challenge left, right, and center with this thing. But let me see if I could just let me add it again.
Ah, okay. So you have your camera placed at the window or something. Cool. Like it seems like there are no leaves on the tree at all. Interesting. So we actually cannot hear you.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, we can hear you
Is
now.
it echoing?
No, no, no.
Oh,
It's
okay, fine.
perfect.
So
Yeah.
at least I guess I've gotten a
Yeah,
hold
I
of
was
it.
saying, when was the first time that you experienced snow?
That was I think last year. So let me try to open my window,
Okay.
and then yeah, this is basically it, and this is what it looks like.
Don't you feel like sleeping on the snow?
Sleep
Going outside and lying down on the snow?
or share sleeper. It's not only sleeper. So yeah, that's just it, and it looks there. Um, yeah, I think a couple of people have tried to pass in here today. So basically that's it. And yeah, call they catch me. Let me run back inside. Ah, let me run back inside and yeah.
Cool.
So that's it. And let me try to probably flip the camera and see. Then we can go ahead with this. And yeah, hope you can all see me now. Yeah, okay, so
Yeah,
it
we can
seems
see
fine.
your beautiful face again.
Okay, so so this is still it, and this is still me, and let's see if
Is that perfectly beautiful that is written on your shirt?
I don't know. Oh no! Oh my god, perfectly imperfect. Yeah.
Yes, you're
So
perfectly
just let me
imperfect.
know which of these cameras do you like? Which of them, the Jenny or the Jennifer Confidence? I think I like the Jenny.
The Jenny Sharper.
Yeah, yeah. So yeah, I will
Yeah.
just go with the Jenny. Yeah, my iPhone 13 Pro Max. Don't drive me. So I would
Cool.
obviously just be going, and then Jennifer Confidence would be by the side where I would be operating, still doing the operations, and yeah. So basically, yeah, can we go on now?
Okay, cool. So, what should be the first question? I'm actually looking at the chat as well. So, if there's any question people would like to ask you, I would read the chat and read out the question for them. So, guys in the chat, feel free to ask any question. Like I said,
Prince Diamond is here.
you've heard enough of scholarship, how to write motivation letter, how to write essays. So it's interesting to hear about lifestyle of an Erasmus student in Europe. So feel free to ask any question, anything. I mean anything. You could ask about relationship as well. It's part of lifestyle.
Please.
You could ask about eating habit, food, and the likes. It's lifestyle. Any question, like I said. So the first question I have that I would like to ask, I mean, a good way to start is when you go to Europe. I think that was last year, right? What was your first impression about Europe? Like landing in the airports in Europe, leaving the airport and then seeing how everything is probably quite different from Nigeria. Is it similar? I don't know. What was your first impression about Europe? What were the things that came onto your mind when you landed in Europe?
The first thing is this place is too cold. Can I survive here? That's the first thing that came to my head. This place is too cold. Can
That
I
means you
survive
must have
here?
arrived during the winter period, isn't it?
That was the first thing. This place is too cold. Can I survive here? Because what I wore, I don't know. You guys must have seen the jacket that I was wearing, which is I think milk color up and then orange down. I think I wore it yesterday and I made a video with it, something like that. Yeah, that's the jacket my dad bought for me. That's the whatever hoodie that my dad bought for me. The day that day I was leaving, okay, I was leaving. I left from Port Harcourt to Abuja, slept in Abuja, then left from Abuja. So the day I was leaving Port Harcourt and I left with my dad. That was the hoodie he bought for me. And obviously, like in my head, I felt, oh, this is gonna work. This is gonna, my dear, I came here and God wanted to someone pay me. I was almost, I was taking on a whole new level. It was huge. So yeah,
So immediately you dropped from the aeroplane and then into the airport, you felt the change in weather instantly. Or
the
it was
cold.
when you left the airport. Yeah.
Yeah, first of all, Ethiopia was cold, and I didn't know that Ethiopia was cold. I had a layover in Ethiopia. I was like,
Okay.
okay, this is cold. Like, oh my god, like Zaria midnight cold. In fact, colder than Zaria. And then I thought I've seen the last of it. And then I got to Heathrow and I was like, Mado, this is Mado. And yeah, it was cold. And then another thing is, I noticed that people were in so much in a hurry. I don't still get it to today. What I'm used to, you come down from the plane, you just walk majestically, except you have somewhere to go. But
Mhm.
this one, everybody was in a hurry. I'm like, sorry, am I the only person that does not have a place to go to where I'm going to? I was like, always wondering. But I think I got to realize that it's kind of a culture, that kind of, because I was like, wait, is it that they're all going to work? Okay, maybe, well, me, I'm just arrived. I'm not going anywhere. Let me just bounce my way I go. People were in a hurry. They were just passing me. Viam, viam, viam. I'm like, can you hold on? Yeah. So yeah, basically that.
Okay, so how did you find your way? What was the first European country you landed in, or what country did you
Scotland,
land? Scotland,
UK. Yeah.
UK. Okay, so how did you find your way from the airport to your place of residence? Like, you know people before. How did it feel? Like, how did you maneuver?
Hey, I have a full gist on that. Okay, so the
Okay,
person that booked my flight booked Abuja to Heathrow. I don't know who told him I'm coming to Heathrow. I'm going to Glasgow. He booked Heathrow. No wala.
I think it was in London or something.
Yes. After
Okay,
booking Heathrow, then when he realized he now booked British Airways from Heathrow to Glasgow. And you know, here in Europe, there are different formats of traveling. You can just book the one that you just only you and your backpack,
yeah,
only you and a small box, only you and then your checking other checking bags. You know how it happens. It's not like
mm,
Nigeria that when you book a seat, it comes with everything fully intact, like all the
yeah,
things and the chair, the number of luggages and all of that. But in Europe here, you can book the one for that is cheaper, which is just for you and your bag and that kind of something. This man went for the cheapest one. He did not even understand what it meant. And so he went to go and book that one. So I wouldn't actually, as at then, I was mad. And so I was blaming him. But I was mad because I felt he's an agent. He should know. It is your job. I'm not the person to teach you. So whether it is different between countries or regions, like I am the customer, I don't care. I asked you to book for something, so you're supposed to.
yeah,
Yeah. So I was mad at him that why would he do that? So what he went to go and book for me, he went to go and collect the. I gave him enough money. Oh, he went to go and collect the cheaper one, the cheapest one, which is just you and your backpack. So by the time I landed now, I tried checking in my bag, weighing it, tried to. It's not checking in. I tried, the self checking in and all. I
yeah,
tried. Had to call one of the this thing. They say, that I only booked the one for my backpack. I said, it's a guinea. And here, if you don't book in time, when you get to the airport, they will not charge you more. You pay extra, one
yeah.
big money
It's
like
more
that.
expensive.
I
Yeah,
said, what did you say? No, because because myself, I didn't also understand. They will not have to explain it to me that look at because I'm also used to the Nigerian one. So I
mm,
was mad. I called my dad. I was like, this look at this agent's man that you gave to me to do this thing and do look at what had just happened. My dad was mad. And then he called in. The man was still, claiming right as if he knows this thing. Apparently he's only used to flights leaving Nigeria direct. And you know what the flight leaving Nigeria, you're entitled to 223 kg and odd. So
yeah.
apparently that's what he's used to. And I
Mm.
said, no, me that is here, I know what I'm talking about. You don't come and be telling me what you know from Nigeria. It's me now that is in this hot mess. British Airways say I'm not going anywhere. I have to pay £150. I say, hey, wow, £150. Why did I see money? I've not paid house rent. I'm supposed to pay
Yeah,
my house rent upon arrival. I was like, are you
yeah.
kidding me? My house rent was 450, and then I had to pay deposit, which is another
Wow.
1 month. This thing, and they asked me to pay 150 for my bag. Shall I will not carry it on my head and be going to Glasgow
Uh-huh.
and trek? One of the men there and said, I can travel and leave my luggage anytime I have money. They will send
You
it to
come
me.
back.
I say,
Okay.
you say what? Me, first time traveler, first time international. I should leave my bag. I'm going nowhere without my bag, and I must go. And I arrived Heathrow by 7 a.m. Do you know it? I was struggling with them there. My next flight was by 12. I was struggling with them there till 11 something.
She, she,
They
she.
do. They say no. And I said, okay, no wahala. She is 150. I'm gonna pay. Oh yeah, now I brought out cash. This is the cash, 150. I had cash on me. They say they don't collect cash. I say, what am I supposed to do? I just told you now that I'm just coming from Nigeria. I've never been to this your country before. I don't even
Mm,
have. I'm just leaving my country. What am I supposed to do? Is there a bank that will open and give me card? They said I should go to one travel better or something like that. I should go and meet them. They pointed to me, so I went there. The people said no, that they just was it last week that they stopped issuing new cards and all that. I said okay, no problem. I went back to them. They now said yeah, that they remember, but that I still have to get a card. I say, okay, wait though, what do you mean? I still have to get a card. He say, yes. I have cash to give to you. You say you don't collect cash. You send me, I told you that I'm just traveling for the first. I don't have any international accounts. You know that. You say yes. You send me to travel bet. Travel bet, I have the money to do everything. They say they are not issuing. I'm back to you now. So what do you expect me to do? They say I'll have to leave. I said, what are you saying? You have to have an alternative. You can't tell me that. Why would you tell me that I have to? I have the cash. I have everything. You should understand the circumstance that I am in, and you should be able to be considerate with these issues. Not like I don't have the money. In fact, see the money. My Nigerian spirit came out. You know Nigerians. We don't used to carry like my Nigerian spirit came out. I said, okay,
And
see the money. How much do you need?
HS spirits. And
Yeah,
what's the name
I
of
was
that your
like, okay,
village
see the
again?
money. How much do you need? What? Why would you be telling a young girl that is just leaving her country to your country that okay she should have a how am I supposed to have opened bank account for my country? Don't
No
tell me. I know
possible.
you people have rules, but there should be some exceptions and there should be some considerations for situations like this. So you don't get to tell me that it doesn't make sense, because this now at this point it doesn't make sense. Like I was getting pissed, and then I called my uncle. My uncle was like, just be calm with them and just talk to them. I said, I'm trying to be calm. These people have kept me. I've not even eaten. Like, do you know the last time I ate? I'm
Yeah.
about fainting. If I faint here for you, it will be British Airways. Somebody has fainted for them.
So how did
Like
you resolve the problem?
after long talk, they tried my card. I even tried my GTB card. They tried it, swiped it, did that. GTB did not agree. Oh,
And
GTB
I
did
think
not
all these
agree.
Nigerian banks, they are like limitations to amount you can spend abroad with the
GTB did
cards.
not agree.
Yeah.
Like they do. GTB did not agree. Left, right. Like I was so mad. And GTB was telling me that they've sent me a code to my card, to my number. And I was not
Mm.
seeing anything. They do. For we are finally the young guy that was there, which is like the main manager. The older guy that was there, not like he's old, but the more advanced guy there. He was just doing anyhow and just annoying me. But the young lady that was by the dish, she was nice, and then the young guy too was also nice. And they just I said, okay, they understand my they just talk. The man was not like, what if which school am I going to? I told him, he said, okay, after later on, would I agree to pay it? I said I will pay. Sure, you have my details then. I can pay later, but for now, I just want to get home. I'm tired. I've been since yesterday, I've been on the air working. You are just dragging me left, right, and center. What is it now? I'm hungry. If I faint here for you, it's not going to be funny. Anyway, so they shall let me go. And first of
So
all, they
like
wanted
you
to
told them
say,
that exact statement. If I faint here, it's not be funny for you guys.
did I tell
You
you I'm
just told
joking?
them, you told
Am
them the
I joking?
exact statement. Wow.
Am I joking with you? It's not going to be funny now because yes,
Yeah.
there should be some exceptions there. And they
Yeah.
know they have my I told them, okay, look at my details. You have my details, you can contact me through my school. What is it now? Do you want to frustrate me? I'm just somebody that just leaving home for the first time. You want to pass me because of what? Immigration did not give me wahala. It is now British Airways. Like I was so frustrated. I said, she's the 150. See your cash, see your it was not funny. Oh. Like I felt so. Anyways, they shall let me go for free. And then by the time I got to Glasgow, I told the cab man, see where I'm going to. He took me to a different place. When I got there, it was now one Cameroonian man or so that was the secretary of the student accommodation. I said, no, 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 that is a wrong address and blah, 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 blah. So he now called a different taxi for me to take me to my main place. Then
Wow.
that's how I got to my place. When I got to my place, the landlady was not around. I did not now know where to press because they bought into my own house. They bought into the other houses were there, but they bought into my own house and I put it one corner, a different place altogether. So I've been checking there, checking. I'm not seeing the doorbell. I'm not seeing the button. Like I was just frustrated that there was like this kind of village people. Do you have to follow me to this place? Like it was
Yeah.
really funny. Oh. Like I was just then later on, and my credit was finished. Like I don't know how I managed to now borrow. I borrow empty that from all the way from here, borrow empty, and they
Yeah.
allowed me. And I called my landlady. She now described where the button was, and I pressed it in, and I went to the house. I was so tired. I was so tired. Like, and I got in everything. When I now got in, and I checked my email. By the time I now connected, settled down, and I checked my email, and I saw that British email GTB was now sending me the code to my email, and they said they would send it to my phone. No, they were sending it to my email, and I didn't
Yeah.
even think of the email when I was in that situation.
Yeah.
Anyways, Aisha was let go, and I got there, and everything was fine. Yeah,
So like how many hours did it take you from because you said around 7 a.m. you were at Heathrow
yeah.
and
My
then
next flight was by 12 from
yeah,
Heathrow to Glasgow. Yeah.
okay.
LeBron
So
James or James LeBron or James Bond. Mind
the
yourself.
the next question oh, the next question is yeah, from the whole thing that you narrated now. So I would like to talk about the friendliness of um, Europeans generally? Are they friendly? How do they welcome people, and their attitude towards foreigners and all that?
Uh, I don't. I think there's like in the UK. I think there's a general conception that Scottish people are nice, while there's a conception like it's all around there, just out there. While English people are a bit not as nice as Scottish people. That's like more like the general conception out there. But I think while I was in Glasgow, like people were really nice to me. Like if I'm looking for something, hi, you need something. What exactly are you looking for? Let's help you find it and things like that. Yeah. So it's been, yeah, general. I would say I agree that Scottish people are nice, but
Yeah.
then I've not experienced English people. But then there's always that conception, different this and there.
And the Czech
But
people.
yeah, but I was in London a couple of times, and I think yeah, they were equally nice to me. I think I've never really had so much wala.
Hmm. Okay, cool. Yeah. Yeah. So, who were the ones nice to you actually? Was it the Scottish guys or the Scottish girls, or in general?
Everybody, everybody, which are Scottish guys are Scottish. Everybody.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so there is a question in the chat, and it says you should tell us about your journey in IMSSIS, how it has been moving from Scotland to Dublin, from Dublin to Prague. So I think what this person would like you to talk about is probably what are the similarities between lifestyle in these regions, and
Mm.
also the differences, and where did you feel more comfortable? I mean, just an add-on, where do you feel more comfortable, and why? And yeah, so tell us about that.
I think moving across, it's been the same thing, apply for visa and all that. But I think my application for visa to UK and Dublin was quite similar. The difference is that UK cost me so much money. When I mean so much money, money,
Mm,
money, 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 money. I'll keep singing it. It's a lot of money if you're going to the UK. Yeah, so it cost me a whole lot of money, bunch of money. Then Dublin, no, Dublin didn't cost me because I already had my insurance. They accept my insurance, but the UK does not accept my Erasmus insurance, so I
yeah.
had to pay for it. A different one.
Mm,
Then coming to Czech Republic, um, it was still the same application. The challenge I faced, I think, yeah, Czech Republic was what I faced a huge challenge with visa application because, of course, I must have told people I moved from London, where I first tried to apply to Nigeria, and a whole lot of that. And there were a lot of things that were demanded and translations and all of that. So but for the UK and Dublin, my English documents were okay, and that was just it. But for Czech Republic, I had to do a lot of documentation, translation, uh, embassy stamp, this one, authentication, legalization. So
mm,
the Czech
yeah.
Republic one was the most stressful, like the most stressful. Those things that like it was the most stressful in terms of getting papers and all of that. And
Mm,
yeah, it was really stressful
mm.
getting data.
So would you say you
But
feel more comfortable living in
but
Dublin than Czech?
no, I feel to be honest, what I usually tell people is that I'm quite biased towards the UK, and that's probably maybe because I know a couple of people there, and of course they used to say every Nigerian has a family member in the UK. Every Nigerian has a family member in the UK. So because I have people there, a lot of people I know people there, people I care about are in the UK, and aside that, UK has a large community of Black people and a whole lot of that, and yeah, I think I would say that I feel some sort of bias towards the UK, So that would obviously influence me and make me say I feel more comfortable there. Because somebody said the UK is a Jebo Nigeria. So so
Yeah.
what it means, if you're not a Nigerian, so you will not understand what ajebo means. So basically it means UK is the is rich kid Nigeria, the rich kid version of Nigeria. So
Yeah.
probably that's why I feel more comfortable in the UK and all
Yeah.
that. So yeah.
Okay. So you're more comfortable in UK because of you have the sense of closeness to family, instant Nigerians, and so
Yeah.
what do you have to say about the cost of living?
Cost of living. The
Yeah.
most
In,
expensive place that I've been to is Dublin. And till today, I still saying I don't know why it's that expensive. I don't know. But well, it's the capital cities like maybe London and all that. But I still
yeah.
don't know. I do not see it. Why is that expensive? Because I had to pay almost 800 euros for student accommodation monthly. They want to kill somebody,
800
somebody's
euros. I
child.
think that's like 400,000
I
Nigerian
don't know.
naira, or
It
even
is not
more.
even more than that. Are you
Yeah,
doing
it should
official
be more than
calculation
that.
or Abuke first calculation?
I mean, let me just take it very low. Let's say it's 500. It's more than that. So
Yeah.
that's like 400,000
Uh-huh.
Nigerian naira per month. Wow, that's a lot.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, even with this cost of living, if you had to choose to stay between the countries, like no, just your personal, you have to stay the rest of your life between the two countries, considering the cost of living, considering probably proximity to Nigerians and all that, where would you stay among the which one would you choose among the two cities, Prague or Dublin?
So I think just Prague or Dublin.
Yeah, you've been to Prague. You've said
What about UK?
okay. So you where did you stay in UK?
Glasgow.
Glasgow.
And I've
Okay,
also
so
had a
yeah,
side
you
of London and all that.
okay. Like you did you stay like minimum of 2 months in Glasgow?
I stayed from September till January, end of January.
Ah, okay, cool. So that means you stayed quite a good period of time in Glasgow, Dublin, and Prague. So within those three places. So if you had to stay the rest of your life in any of those cities, which one would you go for?
I'll go to London. Okay, wait. See,
Yeah.
the thing is, like I've looked at Prague here. Prague is quite a growing tech hub. It's a growing tech hub, and I would really want to be in that tech space and all that. And it's a low cost of living and all that and all that. But still, too, salaries also matter. When it's a low cost of living, that means some of the salaries might be equally low and stuff like that.
Um,
Which is yeah, which is okay. And the cost of living is low. It's not too low like that, but yeah, it's quite yeah cheap. Then Dublin is a major hub. It has like 90, is it 95, I mean 98% of the tech companies in Europe have a station in Dublin. Is it in Europe? I mean, is it in the world? No, in Europe, has a tech station in the world. Like Google, whatever, just mention them. They're in
mm,
Dublin.
it's
It's like
really an industrialized state.
yeah. So it's like the heart of it. So and since I also want to be, in that space and all that, Dublin appears to be kind of cool place to
Yeah.
stay and a whole lot of that. But I've always fancied London, to stay in London, and maybe, maybe, I would begin to consider London. It's for Glasgow, yeah, I could stay in Glasgow, but I don't know, but preferably London.
Okay, cool. Cool. So, yeah, I mean, London is quite a number of people know London, even though we've not been there. We hear about London, and the reason why we do, maybe because of all this football club, Chelsea, Arsenal. Do you support any football club?
Me,
Yeah, or you're not a fan of football?
I used
What
to support
sports do you
I used
like
to support
doing?
Chelsea because it has blue.
Yeah.
But I also used to support any club that there is Messi inside. So I don't
Okay.
care. Just have
So
Messi.
you're a
I
Messi
have
fan, not Ronaldo fan.
Pogba. What is it? Pogba. Abi
Yeah.
have
Yeah.
him. And then there's this other fine guy. This he's always with Pogba, but he's light skinned. He's black light skinned guy. What's his name? Sir? Chai, I won't find. Is it Mbappe?
Yeah, Mbappe. He plays for
Yeah,
France.
I
Yeah.
sabi their names. And then I like Neymar too.
Why? Why
So
do you like those guys? Because they're handsome.
yeah, because I find now they can play ball.
Ah, okay. So
They
would
are
you?
no
Would
joke aside, but they're joke aside, they are excellent players. I like Ronaldo too. I like Ronaldo. I like how he looks. He
how
looks,
can you
yeah.
like Ronaldo and Messi together? Would you
I
prefer
like
Ronaldo or
no,
Messi?
no. I'm really biased towards Messi. I don't know why I like Messi. I don't know, but yeah,
Okay.
you see all these people like I like people that are excellent. So I just automatically get attracted to them. Not like attracted in the other manner,
Yeah.
yeah. So when I see people that are excellent in what they do, it's just
Yeah.
like what's the name of this other guy? Hi, I've gotten his name. He's dark, so like I've forgotten his yeah, he's the Pogba guy now. He's the Pogba
Yeah.
guy that
Pogba.
like doing funny dances and all
Yeah.
those things. There.
Yeah.
Yeah, so when I see people that are really excellent in what they do, like people that have excellent spirits and all that, like I'm really fascinated. Like they are good with what they do.
That's
When
good.
they handle ball, everybody they pull cap. Like I like those type of people and all that. So
Yeah.
why not?
Cool. So, I mean, just a reminder once again to the people joining the live. Yeah, today is a free session. Ask any question you would like Jennifer to answer. It's not, today is really open. So, it's not all about scholarship only, about anything. So, I'm still expecting interesting questions from you guys actually. So, and then maybe if you're seeing the video later on, you can also drop it in the comment section. I'll check it later on and then ask her personally and come and reply, give you reply as a comment. So just in
Ask
case
let
you're
LeBron
missing
James
the slide.
ask.
LeBron James, I'm
No,
seeing some.
LeBron James can act on the video.
He said he's a little busy today. That he will join the live later. Seems you have special affinity for this LeBron James. Because you mentioned his name earlier on when
He
he came in.
he's just a nice clown.
Wow, that's interesting. Yeah, but
Since I need to drink
unfortunately,
water, I need to
is
drink
not.
water. Come. So
It's
just
saying he
keep up.
would.
Let me get water to drink.
I hope LeBron James join before the session ends. But if you don't join before the session ends and you have any question, LeBron James, you can always drop it in the comment section. I will ask Jenny personally later and then send you a response. Okay. So yes, I'm also checking. Okay, this is a comment. You were told to make a video about Erasmus students in the innovative medicine or something. Yeah. So also another question is tell us about your experience from Dublin, Prague. Okay, and the numerous conference. So okay, I think you should talk about the conferences next. I think that's also what interests someone here. And yeah, so Prince Diamond is also saying, "Hey, why? Hello, how you doing?" So yeah, you're back. So I was saying, like, they want you to talk about the conferences that you attended as well. Like, how did you go about participating in all those conferences, and why did you participate in the conferences, and how was the experience like generally? Yeah,
I think some of the some of the conferences and events I attended, I attended to go and see what's up. Some of them are basically not related to my interest area. They're not in my interest area, but I'm like, okay, nothing bad in having conversations around those areas too. And yeah, if I have a free time, why not? Yeah. And then I am also ensuring to, I just apply to different opportunities that are relevant to me. And if I get in, fine, I attend it and try to keep up with it. At least if I hear one thing from it,
Yeah.
it's quite useful. And yeah, I just stick with that. And so long as I have the time, I just go with it. The ones I don't have the time, I leave it.
Okay, cool. So another question says, will you take the 2 years postgraduate visa to stay in the UK? Like, is there a
Yeah.
postgraduate visa, and would you take the opportunity to remain in UK, or it seems you like Prague as well, or something? So, can you clarify that aspect?
I'll take it though. So there's a new previously for you to stay back in the UK, I think you need to there's a postgraduate visa, post study visa. But then I think that one you would need an employer and all that. But for this one now, you don't need an employer. You just need to pay, I think, less than £3,000. Get it by yourself. Get the visa by yourself, and you're able to stay. So I think for myself, yeah, I would apply and I would get it for all of them that I can apply for. I would apply and get them. And
Um,
yeah, find my way.
okay, cool. So, I also have some question on my. There's another question in the chat section, but let me quickly chip in my because I have some questions on my list, and yeah, one is concerning food. I mean, I know a lot of people when they are writing their motivation letter, they put that it would be nice to experience another culture, understand, experience this, experience that, their food. So, what do you have to say about European food, food in Europe, and yeah, how I mean, how did you manage your feeding in Europe as a student? Yeah.
Um, First of all, I like chicken and chips. So
Okay.
you know that already. KFC.
I
I
think we've
always
seen
like
that in in several live videos whereby you
I
were
see.
eating that. Yeah.
I like that, and then I like pizza. Then sometimes I try doner, but doner is not really my stuff. Yeah, but then KFC I can survive. But then the regular traditional foods. I think I
Yeah,
tried
what's
some
donor?
in
Because I mean, some people will be wondering what donor is. What's donor?
do-
Can you describe it briefly?
doner kebab.
Yeah,
Kebab is kebab.
yeah. What's donor kebab? I mean, what does it contain? Does it
Is
contain
kebab
yam
that is known
or
as doner.
vegetable? Okay, I mean, just for those that don't know, I think the doner kebab consists of fried chips and some meats of chicken and also meat of beef. Then they put some white sauce, and at times they even put red sauce as well. And at times they slice in onions and stuff, just in a small box like that. Okay, so yeah, so what is your opinion about foods present in Europe, European foods generally?
Yeah, I think their food is unique, just like how ours too is unique. So
So you love
you would
them?
definitely experience the sharp change in food. And for me, every time I come here, I'll be hearing soup, 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 soup. I'm like, okay, this one everybody is saying soup, soup, soup. You know what soup now? Better
Yeah,
I go see. I know one. This one be hearing soup, soup. The soup is not the same thing. No, the soup could be maybe stew, something that looks like stew or something that just regular something. And yeah, they just eat it. And then I see, sometimes people eat food separately. What I mean is, here when we're eating, how do I even put it? Self, rice and stew, chicken. We cook it and all those men, all of them will pack and full inside, and that kind of something. But
yeah,
here, if you're eating rice, you're eating rice. If you're eating this, you're eating this. Like you order separate, separate.
yeah.
And I'm like, okay, I thought that's supposed to come together. If you
Ah, okay.
don't laugh now, because if you want to order, like let's say
Yeah,
for example now,
yeah,
if it is in Nigeria, you want to order rice and stew, you get rice and stew. It comes fully packaged, everything.
yeah.
Yeah, but this one, you have to be selecting different things them and yeah. So especially yeah, when I came to Prague here,
Mm.
There was different foods and a whole lot of that, and some of them I've not eaten. So where I was working, we like there we would like lunch is a big deal for us. So we're always going to lunch. So every time we're going to lunch, and the thing is written in Czech language. So I'll just sit down like this. They'll be explaining to me. This one means this one means this one means that. I'm like, okay. And I'm always going for, they say try soup every day. I'm trying to always, try these different soups and all
Yeah.
that. And then, man, the soups are quite different. Like they're quite different. There's one that I had to taste these peas, peas. So they
Yes.
grinded it finish and then cooked it. That was the soup. So it's supposed to be like an appetizer. I know when in Nigeria we take pepper soup first before the rice and the stew arrive.
Yeah.
So that kind
Yeah.
of something. That's what that soup is. And I was like, okay, it's you will notice the sharp difference in it. In Nigeria, if that appetizer, that kind of something as appetizer, that kind of something would be pepper soup. You'll be throwing the meat, throwing everything, that kind of something. So you
Mm.
get the difference. And then one thing I realized here in Europe, like almost everywhere, everything has pork and cheese. Pork and these are not my two favorite things, pork and cheese. And so I'm always really picky. So one of my colleagues told me, since sometimes you are really undecided about food. I said, because I need to be really picky. I need to when I'm exploring new things, I don't just go straight for what I've never tried. I go straight for something that looks like what I know. That's
Similar.
where I
Yeah.
start from. Yes,
Yeah.
in order to be careful. Yeah, so just little by little. Like when I wanted to start trying the soups, the first thing I tried was there's one soup like that. It looks as if it's pepper soup, but it has chopped chicken, little of chicken, and then it has like spag inside and some kind leaves them inside small. So that was the first soup I tried. I said, okay, this one somehow look like pepper soup. Let's start with that one. Then before I now graduated to the peas own, then that peas owner had is it roasted bread inside or something like that. So yeah, I try to go with what I know for her.
Cool. Cool. Yeah, so yeah, just a quick reminder again, you can drop your questions in the chat section. Yeah, okay, there is a question. Says, I know in this program you have to do some workshop in Cadiz in Spain and other workshop. In your program, do you do any work? Is there any opportunity to do workshop in Cadiz in Spain?
Yeah, that's summer school. That's the summer school. So you have to choose. For me, I went with the summer school, the one that was from European Center for Counterterrorism, which is by University of Wales, and but that one is situated. They call it the Dublin Summer School, but it is organized from Wales University, but it's for Dublin and all that. Yeah, that's the one I went for, which is
So
on counterterrorism and all that. Eh?
why did you choose that over going to Spain?
I chose that one because it was in line with what I wanted to do, and it was the place I was supposed to do my first internship, and it had things that I wanted, counterterrorism, I'm interested in that area of counterterrorism, terrorism, but more especially, yeah, they talked about, terrorist financing by crypto and digital currencies and NFTs and machine learning there. So I was really interested in that terrorist financing by crypto. That area I wanted to explore it, and yeah, and you know how much, I talk about terrorism and the crypto, that area of crypto, the merger, the line, and all of that. So yeah, that was one of the reasons that I had to go to that one, especially the crypto. And
Okay.
yeah, I think we also talked
Interesting.
about social media aspect of it and gender and all that. Yeah.
Interesting. Yeah, so then question, no. I still have like two topics on my list. So and yeah, so I think what most people love to hear the most, what catches attention of people the most is either money or relationship or anything that has to do with love.
Hell no, we're not
So,
going here.
so money and yeah, love. So how do we which one should go first?
Let's answer Prince Diamond's
Okay, so Prince
question.
Diamond, you have a question. Let me look at it. I'm looking at it. Unfortunately I can't see your question. Can you
I
retype it?
I think I can see it.
Okay. Oh, Jenny, about the application that we are to make three maximum. So you're to make three maximum. Does it just apply to creating the initial application or submitting the application? I don't know if you are okay. Yeah, I think what he's trying to say, you can correct me if I'm wrong, is that yeah, you have to apply to three different scholarship program. So now the three different scholarship program, does it start with submitting the application, or I mean just starting to apply? So I don't understand the question. Maybe you.
Um, who they call you?
Oh, I didn't know. I have to call the person back later.
Okay, so about the application that we make, does it apply to creating the digital application or submitting? See, if you've created any portal or profile for yourself on one of the programs, just delete it in order not to enter one wahala or the other. Delete this. If you don't want to continue with the application, just delete it. However, the applications you've submitted, yes, those are the three, the ones you've submitted. But sometimes these programs or these schools, even when you have not submitted your application, sometimes they will send you message, general message, and say thank you for applying. Some of the people have not did not complete the applications and all of that. So in order to not be among the people, they will list out your name that you applied. If you're no longer interested in the program, delete your profile, because they used to put all these names together and then your names might go and appear 4 times when actually you only submitted 3 applications and all that. So
Okay. Yeah, that has been answered, right? Um, yeah. Is there still another question? Okay, I think not at the moment. So as I was saying, yeah. So yeah, like I said, people love to hear about. I mean, what brings a lot of people together is either money or love. That's what brings people together. So which one would you like to start with?
I only want to talk about money. Let's not go to the other aspects.
Okay, let's talk about money first. Aside the stipends that you get, how do you what extra? How do you make extra income? At the same time, how do you think other students earn extra income during their stay here in Europe?
They work now. People work.
What
I
kind
know
of
some
work?
colleagues
Yeah.
that did work while they were in the UK. So the UK allows you 20 hours of work. 20 hours of work. Which one starts with love? 20 hours of work, and then Dublin too allows you 20 hours of work. So you could just work as a student. But the interesting thing is, like we're discussing this morning, I just finished making a video, filming it, editing it. It's just to upload it. It's on this
Ah,
phone.
okay. Cool.
On I actually mentioned seven. There were 2 videos I made. One is on the 7 ways that I make money as an international as a student, and then there is another one which I specifically talked about that is for international students, especially African students. So those 2 videos will be going up. For the one on the 7 ways I make money as a student would be going up by tomorrow morning. It will be going up by tomorrow morning, and the other one would follow suit some other time. Yeah, but yeah, you get the full gist. The full gist, you're going to see it in the next video.
Okay, great. Yeah, so yeah, there are still questions before we go to the final section of the day. So the question says, must your resume be in the Europass format? Or and also if you're applying for 2 programs, which the main school for the application is the same school for the second program, should one go ahead? For example, maybe you are applying for, I think, Erasmus Plant Health and Erasmus Plant Breeding. They have one university in common, University of Göttingen. So let's say University of Göttingen is the
Coordinating
major
university.
exactly. So does it make sense to like apply for these two programs?
Go ahead and apply. It will be easier for them to use your Europa format CV. If they say preferably Europa format CV, go ahead and use it. I think in one of my videos I dropped the details for my Europa format CV, because a lot of people complain a lot of times that the Europa format CV they have always disorganized things and all of that. But yeah, in one of my videos I dropped the link, so maybe after now I will still drop the link under this video.
Okay, the editable.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
the Word formats are on that you can just
exactly.
download and edit. It's not those ones that you try
Yeah,
to edit it and it will just be disarranging the stuff. So
I even noticed like they changed their the website already changed, and the new CV system isn't so impressive. So yeah, like you said, you send it to her after the meeting, after the program.
I'll attach it to the video.
Ah, okay. Yeah. So let's see if there are any other questions. You can still drop your questions if you have any question. Yeah, like
Don't
I said,
ask me love.
you said they want to hear about
There's no love.
exactly. So yeah, you can also post the question,
There's
but
no
I
love.
could
The
also
question
help
has
you.
finished there.
No, I mean we've not even asked the question. We have not asked the question, so I'm going to ask this way. I mean, to make things simpler and to don't be as if we are in a wants to be millionaire show. No tension. You understand? So, yeah, I mean, okay, let's start this way. What's what's the difference between relationship among youths in Nigeria, and also the relationship among youths in these countries that you have been to? Like, how did you see? I mean, you see, even I don't know. You could also share us your personal experience, and yeah. But what do you feel about the relationship between? How do they handle their relationship in these countries you have visited? What do you have to say about that?
Well,
At the end, you can also share your personal experience.
which personal experience? Why you have bent on personal
Okay, don't
experience?
worry. I'll ask you that. I'll ask you that after you explain that. Okay, so
I don't know
don't
what you're
worry.
talking about.
Yeah.
Anyways, I think over here people actually start
Okay, let's
dating.
start this way. What do you think about relationship in Nigeria, since you're from
It's
Nigeria?
regular relationship now you have. So you
Yeah, I mean,
there's an idea that okay, there's a certain age you need to get to before relationship, and that certain age is university. So for getting here, I think people start dating quite early. Let me start speaking British accent. So
okay,
I think people people like dating quite early. So people like they start dating quite early here, secondary
like at
school,
what age? Oh, secondary school. Yeah.
even less than secondary. And just let me just say secondary school, sure. And yeah, so we met some people, and thought honestly thought they were university, and only for you to tell me that no, it's secondary school. Oh. And this I was
Mm.
like, are you kidding me? So they start dating quite early, and everybody know about it, that kind of something, and everybody's cool about it. I'm like, okay, Nigeria, they're gonna wipe your yash. They're gonna wipe you. How dare you? How
Yeah.
dare you? So um people start dating quite early here, and kids are supposed to um I call them kids. I would say kids, yeah, or young adults, or yeah, I don't
Yeah.
know what is
Mm.
most appropriate, but they're quite exposed to issues around relationships and sex quite early. I would say early because compared to Nigeria, because I was shocked, to hear people's talk about, secondary school people talk about, what's it called, birth control pills and all that, taking birth control pills. I was like, okay, 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 this is new. This is a lot to take in. Let me calm down first and take it in. I know I'm
Yeah.
in a new country, yeah, because it's quite different from back home. How dare
Mm.
you're not even allowed to? How dare you have boyfriend? What to talk of you are having some sexual relationship with, not to talk of getting to the extent of you're taking birth control. Like, who
Well,
the hell do you think you are? Nigeria, they're gonna, who the hell? You then, in fact, it's not even in your memory line until
that's the difference in culture, right? So, I
yes.
mean, yeah, since like there's such a huge difference in culture, that means one could tell already that you had no boyfriend in your secondary school days, or did
That I
you have
had what?
one? You had no boyfriend during your secondary school days, did you?
That's not the conversation here. How did
No,
we
no,
get
no,
to
like
that one?
no. Like you explained to us now that in Europe, like most of them started dating from secondary school, even
I
before
had I had
secondary
I had
school, which
class.
is quite different from the situation in Nigeria. So it's only curious to know, when did you start dating? Did you have any boyfriend in secondary school, or was it earlier than that? Maybe you know, your what's the word again? You understand? So could you
Understand?
tell us about your
I don't
personal?
understand.
They even said they want to know about your personal experience. So when did you start dating?
How does that how does this question concern schooling in Europe?
No, like we're talking about lifestyle
Okay,
generally. Exactly. So we're still coming back to Europe so that we can have better understanding of Europe. That's why I had to
you know
like
the way you are
that
asking me this
first.
question with straight face. You can kill oh, the way asking me. You know
No,
that
they are just normal questions, isn't
I
it?
like your straight face. Okay,
Okay, yeah.
secondary school I had classmates.
You had classmates,
Yeah,
no boyfriend, or do you have
I
like
had
any classmate that was like your boyfriend?
I had classmates and schoolmates. Those are just what I had.
Just classmate and schoolmates, like no boyfriend.
No boyfriend. You are happy
Okay,
now. I
okay,
mean,
cool, cool.
can
That's
we move back?
interesting. So then, what about at the university? When did you start dating? How many years did you? How many years was your undergraduate program?
This you're
How many
catching me
years? Like
unawares in this your
how
questions.
many?
But
How many
my
years?
undergraduate
Yeah.
days was 4 years, and then yeah, I before you go there, let me answer you. 4 years. I know you're going to ask me, so there's no need. Let me quickly be answering it and be going. Don't laugh that. So
Okay.
so let me be the one to start answering. No, no, no. You can't pull this type of trick on me on my channel. How can I can't let
Okay.
you? So I'm taking
All
back
right.
my power.
All
Yes.
right.
So let me explain it to you by myself. You
All
don't need
right.
to ask me.
Interesting. Yeah.
Yes. So my undergraduate was 4 years, and I dated him undergraduate. Yes, that is it. And then I came to Europe. It has finished there.
Yeah,
No
but
further
like, can you
questions.
tell us at what stage was in your 100 level, your first year, your second
Wait,
year,
wait,
third
wait,
year, or
wait,
your
wait,
fourth
wait.
year?
I don't I don't have to give you those details.
No,
I
no,
don't
you're
have
not
to
giving us. It's still very fair
mm-mm,
house, like
mm-mm,
still
mm-mm.
surface
I don't
information.
I don't have to give you those details.
Uh,
We are talking about how did it get to
No, we are just talking about. This is what we are talking about here. We are talking
okay.
about
I've
how
I've only
early the
said the
people
much I
in
can say
Europe.
for now. I've
Yeah,
only
like
said the
how
much I
early
can
the
say.
people in Europe have.
What?
How early, like people in Europe, how early do they get into relationship? And we
I said
discovered that they
secondary
get
school now, secondary school.
secondary
So
school. So like now in
or
the
maybe earlier self, I don't know.
or maybe earlier. So but like in Nigeria now, how early do people get into relationship? First year at the university,
I
second year at
said
the
I said
university.
I don't know, but generally like university, that's where you
Like
see
from your
most
own
people.
personal experience, when did you get into your first relationship? We could use that as a
I said
as a
university, you can't use me to judge everything. You can't use me to it's no, see in
no,
research,
like we
you
have
can't
no
use one
example
case
yet.
study to draw a
Yeah, I understand. Like
generalization.
we have
I know
no
what you're
example.
trying to do. James Bond, I'll be LeBron James. I know what you're trying
LeBron
to do.
James is okay. Did LeBron James drop a question on the?
I know
I
what you're
can't see
trying
any
to do.
question.
So, anyways, I think generally people
Hmm.
start by university basically, and then yeah, that's just it. So, do you have any
But
other question
how
around?
early? How
I
early?
don't know now. I can't
I
generalize.
mean,
I've
you
not made.
first. How
That's
early
why I
was
said
this?
university. That's why I said for
Okay.
Europe
Okay.
is
Okay. So
secondary school.
yeah.
Nigeria is uh Nigeria is university.
University. Okay, cool, cool. That's cool. So let's come back to Europe.
No more personal questions. Then ask
No,
open question.
let's come back to Europe. Yeah, let's come back to Europe. That's enough. So I think people would be, yeah, that reminds me actually. I think I've had conversation with guys and girls from Nigeria, especially those that are planning to come to Europe. You understand? And they tell them, I think some of them they say they don't have a boyfriend or girlfriend yet. That it's when they get to Europe that they want to go into a relationship and all that. So yeah, like you as you said, people go into relationship very early here in Europe, isn't it? So I mean, what's your own personal experience, I mean, when it comes to a relationship in Europe?
I don't know about personal experience, but people coming
I mean,
to
personal experience is something that it's yours. So you have to know, nobody else know.
like, that's what I'm saying now. I don't know about personal experience, but I know that
Yeah.
scholars that come to Nigeria, come from Nigeria, we've had this conversation on
Oh, cool.
Twitter, different places. You know, the academic Twitter space for Nigeria, and there seems to be lack of boys and girls to get into a relationship. That's especially for those people who want to date. Um, um, who want to date from their country or from their tribe and a whole lot of that, or even generally like Nigerians who wants to date Nigerians. So there's a lack of boys and girls to date.
Oh, I see.
So I
You
don't
mean
know.
like why is there what's the cause of the lack? Is it that people that are already coming, like from your own point of view, is it that people that are coming from Nigeria to Europe, is it that they're in a relationship already, or why what do you think is the cause of the lack of boys and girls to date?
I'm not dodging Prince Diamond, but let me continue, Sha.
Okay.
Um, I think someone I had a conversation with someone before,
Mm,
and these were two things that guys have said to me about, and it's specifically for Erasmus. Like I had
okay.
conversation with some guy. They said number one, Erasmus ladies are high maintenance ladies. I'm like, are you kidding me?
Yeah,
They
I
said
what?
yes, high maintenance.
Ah, okay. High
You know
maintenance.
when in Nigeria they say high maintenance,
Like the
but
person is expensive or something.
they are high maintenance. I don't know whatever,
Okay.
but yeah, they say Erasmus ladies are high maintenance. Number one. Number two, they say Erasmus ladies are feminists, not all of them. And this is coming from both Erasmus scholars and majorly Erasmus scholars and
Yeah.
the other ones. So I think another thing is maybe among Erasmus scholars, we especially the females, because that's the conception. They say Erasmus. So some people used to fear feminists. I don't know what feminists did to them though, but maybe they're scared of feminists, or maybe they want to keep being used to what they are used to, even outside Nigeria, and it's still part of it. And so a lot of Erasmus ladies, especially at least the ones that I know, they ain't taking shit from no person.
Okay.
So they know what they want, they just say it. This is it, this is it, this is it. And so
Yeah.
if maybe you don't want, okay, fine. Let everybody just go their way and everybody's happy and fine.
Okay.
So
So yeah.
maybe I don't know. I can't really say for sure, but this is what two things that I've heard guys say, apart from these two things then. So this is just the two things. And what I've heard Erasmus ladies say is we don't care. We don't care. If you like if you like think we're high maintenance, you're not paying our bills, it's your business. Number two, if we are feminists, that's not your business. So we don't care. That's at least what I've heard from a lot of Erasmus ladies. They're
Yeah.
like, we don't care. We do not care. So you know that video, this thing that is say we do not care.
Yeah.
So yeah, basically that's all. Yeah.
Okay, cool. 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 Thank you for the insight. Yeah, you also mentioned that people coming here. Before you said there were lack of girls and lack of guys. That probably people wants to date somebody from their country, from their region, from their tribe, or probably they want to date Europeans or people, the white people here. So, I mean, it is interesting to know what your own personal preference is. Like, which one are you also looking forward to dating somebody from your country, somebody from your region, from your tribe, or somebody or an European like the white guys?
I
What's your
like your straight
preference?
face when you're asking these questions. Really
Oh,
smart and straight.
oh, thank you.
Go away. You think it's a compliment? Um, I don't. I think we've discussed this before, outside YouTube and all that. And then
Oh,
I
I
think what
can't
I told you
remember.
is, I don't think I have any particular preference. I just basically, I think my preference basically is someone that is kind and somebody that has sense. I think I've told you this thing before.
Yeah,
These two
what do you mean by
statements.
somebody that possess sense or somebody that sense?
Someone should have sense. Sense is sense. There's no ambiguous definition for sense. The
Like
person should have
sense on
sense.
how to manipulate women, or what do you mean?
Stop asking crazy questions. You know what I'm talking about. I said the person should just have sense, common sense.
Okay.
Sense.
Like the person must be highly intelligent.
Having common sense is different from being intelligent.
Okay. Like I don't know, maybe I'm not the only one not
You
understand.
you
Maybe
know,
people in
you
the
know.
chat
Don't tell me
understand.
maybe. How can you come to my channel and be
No,
bullying
if
me?
if you understand what is meant by common sense, that a guy should have a common sense, please you can let us know in the chat.
Yeah,
In
no,
the
the person
chat.
should just
Yeah.
have common sense. Like just have sense and just be kind. That's it.
Yeah. So you have no preference.
Yeah, but then ordinary I like athletic guys.
Like with six packs and
I said
muscles.
athletic guys. Having six packs does not equal being athletic.
Okay.
They are two different things. People
So
can be
what
athletic, but they don't have six packs.
okay, but what do you think about the popular saying tall dark and handsome?
Eh, it's a sweet saying, like very sweet and beautiful. Tall, dark, and handsome, melanin popping. Ah, very sweet.
So you also like tall dark and is there a tall dark and handsome guy you've crushed on in the past?
How is this getting to this? We're having
I mean, it's still part
okay.
of
I
lifestyle
don't know.
now.
I can't remember. I can't remember.
Ah, okay, cool, cool. Um, yeah, I'm also like looking into the comment section to see if there will be questions. Because
It- You're seeing your straight face. You just keep straight face and be asking crazy question.
no, I feel like they are normal questions, right? But it's
Yeah.
okay. Yeah, and yeah, I'm looking because seems like
No question. Please, LeBron James, don't type any question. I beg in the name of God. This one you're looking at your phone.
how do you see LeBron James? That is LeBron James is looking at phone. I don't understand.
Anyways, do you have any more question?
Yeah, I mean, just waiting for some maybe 1 or 2 minutes to see if a question drop in the chat section we could ask.
So you came to my channel to come and bully me.
Not at all. Not that.
Okay, oh, no wala.
um, so I mean, while we are still waiting for question, I mean, could just like chip in some things. So and I would just like to. I mean, I don't know. Maybe are you looking forward to being in a relationship, and also given the fact that guys are scarce, and like what's your strategy or something? Could you like talk a bit on that?
I think guys are scarce, babes are scarce. Everywhere, everybody's just scarce for each other.
Yeah.
But nobody's scarce for me.
You're not going to. Sorry, I didn't even ask you. I'm really sorry. Like, are you in a relationship at the moment?
Which one is sorry? You didn't even ask me.
I
N- no, 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 no.
When was the last time you were in a relationship?
I can't remember.
That was in Nigeria.
Most probably.
Ah, okay. Yeah, but the um okay, so the Nigerian relationship, how long did they, or like how many, oh,
Eh,
you
eh.
didn't even tell us
Mm-mm.
when it started, so we
No,
could not even.
we're not doing that. We're not
Yeah,
doing that question. This is my channel. You can't do that. You can't be pulling my legs, dragging me on my wig, left, right, and center.
thank you, Prince Diamond. If you have any question for Jennifer, please feel free to ask.
Uh, hmm. You
Yes,
want
so
to?
yeah, at the moment you're not in a relationship, right?
Hmm. I no 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 no.
Okay, so are you searching?
Hmm?
Are you searching?
No.
I mean, you are not going to remain single forever, right? Are you?
If I'm s- I, I'm not going to remain single. Yeah.
Okay, so I mean, just extra information for the guys watching out there. Jennifer is single, and she has mentioned in this live section that the kind of guys she's looking for is guys that have sense and guys that what's the other criteria again?
Kind.
Guys that are kind and that they have sense. So you guys should watch
Thank
out.
you, Prince Diamond. Thank you. Don't mind him. He's just been bullying me.
Yeah, and yeah, so as you said, you're single. Like, what is your strategy to, you know, get out of the singlehood?
I'm not in a hurry. Where am I getting out to? You're doing it like maybe I fall inside pit and so I need to jump out.
Okay, okay, cool,
I'm
cool,
not
cool.
I'm not in a hurry. I'm not being single is not a cause. Being single is
No, no,
not something
I'm
bad.
just curious, given the fact
Yes
that
now, wait
no,
now.
no, like
And
I'm just curious, given the
yes
fact
now,
that
wait.
guys are scarce.
And nobody's
So
cast for me. Guys are scarce, but nobody's cast for me. Let's just leave it there.
nobody scarce for you. Okay, let me try to comprehend what you just said.
You don't have to
Guys scarce,
comprehend it. Don't
but
comprehend. If
nobody.
you try to, you will not understand. The more you know that thing they say,
Yeah,
the more you look, the less you
yeah,
see. This
yeah.
one, the more you try to comprehend, the
The,
less
I
you
understand.
understand.
Yeah. So Prince Diamond, you can shoot your shot since she'll meet the requirement. So if a lot of guys would meet the requirement, though for me, I don't know if I meet the requirement because she didn't define what sense is, what
Have to
common
have
sense
sense. Now, when the
is. So
person that will
that's
tell you what it means to have sense.
yeah. I mean, the fact that I don't even understand what common sense mean. I mean, that already tells that I don't have this common sense.
Go, Joe.
Okay, so
Prince
yes.
Diamond.
Yeah, so what do you have to say? Prince Diamond says he meets your requirements. What do you have to say to that?
It's just a statement he made. So I don't have to
He has
respond.
to be, he has to come clean, right?
No, I didn't say he has to. I just said it's just a statement he made. So let's leave it at that.
Okay,
AY, let's leave
so
it at that.
Prince Diamond, that's just a statement.
Let,
Maybe.
leave this thing at that. Stop asking plenty questions. Leave it at that.
Okay, yeah, yeah, she does. He doesn't understand the sense part as well. You have to explain what you mean by common sense.
He said he understanding.
No, no, no. I understand the sense. Oh, she understand the sense. Ah, okay. Oh, you understand the sense. Ah, okay. Could you explain to us, to me, because I
No,
don't
there's
understand
no
you.
need. There's no need. AY, leave this thing.
Okay. Yeah. So I think that would be the questions from my side. So if there are any other things you would like to tell your viewers and all that, then you have the floor. Your
Please
excellent.
subscribe to my channel. Please watch my videos. I want to blow. I want to blow. Please subscribe to my channels. Watch my videos. The money so that it will come in. I need to make extra money. Extra money. I need more money. And I'm beginning already to plan for my post study life after the school because I'm done with 1 year already. I've started the second year, so I play like play. So you see, he said no need to explain. You see,
Okay.
so I'm beginning to plan for it, and I'm looking at, already getting there. And so basically, yeah, I need to start making some money and start setting myself up and things like that. So please, that's why you have to subscribe to my channel. Watch all the ads there. Subscribe to my channel. Support your girl. Support me. Do you grab? uh
They said you go blow. She no worry.
Yeah, so thank you. Thank you. Please invite people to my channel. Share it. Spread the gospel.
Yeah.
So, any other question?
Yeah. I'm also thinking at the moment. So maybe at 1 hour 30 minutes would be a perfect time to end the live
To
session.
leave.
So
Yeah.
there are
So,
4 minutes left. If anyone
yeah.
has a question in the chat, they
So,
could also drop. And like I
okay.
said, if you miss the chat, if you miss the live session and you're watching after this live period, you could drop your question in the comment section. I would check later and then ask the question personally to Jenny. Don't worry, I'll make sure she answers. And then I'll come back and reply with the comments of the answer.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, oh, voila.
Uh,
So, if you still have questions,
you
go
said those
ahead.
they add money to you. Okay, so we have Stephen Castona. So Stephen Castona, this is a live session going about lifestyle generally, not only about scholarship. So if there are any personal question you would like to ask Jenny, you want to know about her personal lifestyle, you can drop the question. We still have 4 minutes before the live session ends, so you still have the floor to ask your question.
Hi, Stephen. So, by the way, Cruz, how are you? Is it snowing in your side?
Actually, I've not checked the window today and it's already dark, so I really can't tell. I've
Uh,
not been out today.
oh,
So, yeah, but
okay.
I think yesterday evening or yesterday morning, I saw like some snow on the cars that were parked. So, it's probably snowing here too, but not as heavy as the way it is over there. Okay, so Stephen would like to know if there are extra activities aside the regular classes. Like, yeah, I mean that's and thank you very much, Stephen, for the question. So I mean that's interesting to know what other activities, extracurricular activities do you engage in outside classes? Do you practice sports? Do you go to the gym? Do you, you know, probably go to club to chill out at the club? Do you what other activities do they go? Hang out with friends? How do you manage your extra academic activities?
I think recently I started going to club, and since in Europe, actually
Doing
I've only
bad
gone
thing.
to club twice, like in my life. So one was in September. Is it 30th or 31st of September? The last day of September, and that was in Zambia. That was the first time I went to club. That was in Zambia. A friend of mine in Zambia took me. He was like, "Oh, you've not gone to club before? Oh yeah, I'm going to take you. Let's go there." And then I went. And then the second time was when I got here in Prague, and someone took me to a club, and we danced. We stayed there. I went to a couple of clubs that night, and yeah, that was the second time. And then aside that, I started learning to swim again with my major instructor. The person, is it on the right hand side? I be the left hand side of the screen. Cruz. He became
Mm,
my swim instructor. And so yeah, that
the
was when I was
pleasure.
in Germany. And
Mm.
he can swim very well. So he started teaching me how to swim. And then I'm looking at,
And you
trying
became
to
a
do
pro
other
after
stuff.
one day.
What?
You became a pro after 1 hour.
Have you? Yeah. So yeah, I started swimming again. But then once in a while, my classmates have, hangouts, meet out, and all that. And some of them even went for ice hockey. I'll be waiting. That thing they used to wear this thing and be skating on ice, that kind of something. Yeah.
Yeah, skiing. Yeah.
Yeah, but honestly, it does not interest me. And then aside that, me with some of my colleagues, we've also I didn't go for that one because it does not interest me. Then we've also, we go to different cities, view how it is, visit different places, and all of that. Yeah, trying new food too is one thing that I also learned. So basically, yes, that and yeah, that's been some of the regular
Okay.
extracurricular activities.
Cool. And yeah, probably the final question. Hello, should I fill the form for Erasmus Mundus scholarship and check the box self, and also probably click the box self-funded, even when I don't have money to afford the program?
uh if you can't afford it, you don't need to put self-funded now, because you automatically, if you click self-funded, anybody that clicks self-funded, it means you have the money, and so they won't consider you for scholarship. So there's no need of clicking.
So
So
your chances are
no,
probably low for the scholarship, lower
yeah, so
than
no, don't click on this self-funded. Click on like you can't be able to afford it. Yeah, click on that one.
for the student.
Then Prince Diamond, you won't be skipping my ads. Thank you. Please don't skip it. I need money. Money. I need to make money. Mad money from
Oh, you
this
make
YouTube.
adverts.
Those adverts, them. Don't skip them. Watch them.
Like you make adverts. I
No,
never
no,
saw
no.
them.
YouTube is placing ads on my videos. So from it, I make
Ah, okay.
there's some money there. Yeah.
Ah, oh, I see. I see. Cool. Yep. So I feel that was the final question. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I really thank you for your participation and giving us an insight of what your lifestyle looks like in Europe. And yeah, so we hope maybe after some months or after some days you come back and also tell us more advances in the in the course of the whole program and in the course of the time. Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you everyone for watching. Thank you. And I ask, please subscribe to my channel if you've not. And thank you so much. And we're going to see you some other time. And honestly, I don't want to bring so much of my life on this YouTube channel. Maybe if I want to talk about my life, and I have my life, but I have plenty stories to talk, but I can't bring it up to this YouTube here. But maybe if I want to, that would definitely be a different channel, because I don't want to mix things so much. The most I can talk about my life is journey in Europe here, but going, moving really personal and other things. I wouldn't want to just bring it here on this channel.
Mm,
I'm willing to talk about it, but not on this channel, so that I don't really move so much attention. I want this channel to just be focused on what it is doing. If I want to start talking about my life and things like that, I would definitely just have to open a different channel, so that one would be about vlogs, my daily life, and all that. Yeah.
mm.
So thank you for watching, and thank you. Bye, and we'll see you some other time. Bye. Ben Cruz, you want to finish me?